Neighbors are on edge after a series of coyote attacks on Siesta Key, one of them deadly.
And tonight, those attacks are sparking a discussion on community safety. This evening, Florida Fish and Wildlife is meeting with folks on how to best protect themselves and keep their pets safe as well. 10 Tampa Bay's Adure Achumba joining us live outside of that meeting on Siesta Key. And Adure, a lot of people very, very concerned this evening.
That's right, lots of concerns, and that meeting just wrapped up just about 30 minutes ago, and neighbors and leaders here describing the coyote problem as reaching crisis levels. Now, I spoke to the owner of Coco, the dog that was attacked and killed last month, and Coco's owner tells me that he wants to use their story to help bring change and solution to this problem to save lives of not just the small pets, but also possibly humans.
I thought Coco was chasing a rat or something, so I was like, Coco, come back here, leave him. Because she's a little morky, but she thought she was bad.
But it wasn't a rat. Instead, it was something bigger.
I looked up and there was a coyote with Coco in her mouth, and the coyote was about the size of a good-sized German Shepherd, all scraggly looking. Coyote took off up the street. So I chased him up the street, and then I came back and got the car because there was two of them, and they were passing her back and forth and running in the middle of the houses.
By then, it was too late for little Coco. She's among at least 3 coyote dog attacks in Siesta Key. Hancock said it happened very quickly, right in his front yard.
I think I was feeling guilty because I didn't protect her well enough. And they just dropped her in somebody's front yard, and I picked her up and her guts were hanging out, and I just, all the way down the street, I just said, I'm sorry. I didn't know, Coco, I'm really sorry, because I would never put my animals in harm's way. I would never do that.
The incident happening in mid-September, but neighbors telling us sightings have grown since the recent hurricanes.
They've exhausted their food source up there, so now in the evenings they're wandering into these neighborhoods looking for things to eat. It could just as easily be a small kid that they take down, and then they realize it's not an animal, so they leave it alone, but it's probably dead already.
At tonight's meeting with Florida Fish and Wildlife, neighbors are hoping for creative solutions.
We are right on the verge of a real crisis, and we've got to do something about it. It's going to get to a point where somebody's going to get hurt, or somebody's child is going to get hurt, if not worse, and then we're going to do something. Let's do something before it becomes a crisis.
I'm hoping that they notify everybody, and everyone everywhere in this neighborhood knows that there's a pack of 50 coyotes 1 mile from here, and they are wandering into the neighborhoods.
And Fish and Wildlife officials are reminding folks that this is a natural habitat for the coyotes, and therefore you need to stay vigilant and keep safety in mind, especially when you're outdoors with your pets and children. Live in Siesta Key, Adure Achumba, 10 Tampa Bay.